Now, obviously, it's a new year, it's a new beginning. It always feels like a new time to everyone to say, oh, new year, new resolution, new me, new everything, new boyfriend, new girlfriend, new husband, new wife. Yeah, but lifestyle changes. How often do we make lifestyle changes? How often do our lifestyle changes become a reality?
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
Hi guys, you're welcome back to the Not Your Normal podcast. It's your boy and Bobby Dimas, and if this is your first time here, do not leave without subscribing. If you are a returning subscriber, listen, like, turn on the notification if you haven't, and leave a comment. I want to see more comments from you guys. Yeah, today we'll be talking on lifestyle changes for a creative, lifestyle changes for anybody. This could apply to anybody, but as you all know, this podcast is for creatives mainly, but any other person that's not a creative. By creative, I mean if you're not in the design industry, the music, whatever it is, artist, it doesn't matter. You can always pick something here because creativity is needed everywhere. So, lifestyle changes, guys. It's a new year. You know, everyone always making changes. Everyone always seeing the need to start doing something new in their lives. What about you? What are you doing new? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to change? What is the different thing that you feel that, okay, this year I'm trying to do it? Now, let me tell you one reason why a lot of people do not actualize their changes. Why? Now, we don't have a percentage or a statistics on that because I didn't do a research on that. But if I did, you'll see it on the screen right now. And if I didn't, then we'll pick it up from here. Now, a lot of people often, come into the new year basically and, say, okay, this year I'm going to remain single. This year I'm not going to go to the gym. This year I'm not going to eat carbohydrate. This year I'm not going to take alcohol. Whatever it is, guys, name it. There's a long list of things that people can list. What it is. But here's the thing. Beyond simple New Year, the start of New Year is always like a fresh new slate. Many people find and they're ready to make changes to their lifestyle and looking for all the content they can find. Okay, so let me tell you mine, one of the things to start with. Let's try simplifying things. Let's try starting from the simple things to go up to the complicated things. Now, I think there's an episode that I have done that kind of relate to this if you've been following the podcast, but if you haven't, that's fine. You can always go back. I'll check for the episode and it should pop up here. But to simplify things, let's look at, what are some of the New Year changes and the New Year things, the New Year lifestyle changes people want to do. So people want to eat healthy, not necessarily go on diet, but people want to eat healthy, right? Now, here's the thing. When people actually say eat healthy, there's going to be a certain percentage of people that would say, oh, you know what? No more junk food. I'm done with junk food. Now, oftentimes when you make such a decision, somewhere along the line, you're going to fault that decision. And the reason is because you can't just take a brick wall and just block where water has been flowing. Now, it might block it for sure, but after some time, there's going to be leakage, right? Your engineering has to be top notch to be able to do that. But, just speaking from, we're human beings. We are not built to be perfect. So if you understand that, then you understand that saying I'm not eating junk food from this day might not be so easy, because somewhere along the line, your friends are going to hang out, or you're going to hang out with your friends, and you're going to be tempted. You're going to find yourself in places and junk food would happen. You may not eat, as much as you used to eat, but you're going to taste junk food. So you faulted your decision, right? So what I'm trying to say is, start by making simpler decisions. Start by making simpler lifestyle changes. So obviously, New Year, you want to eat healthy. You're not really going on a diet, but you want to eat healthy. So let's say you used to eat junk food 3 times, 4 times a week. How about you cut it down to like twice a week? and cut down the type of junk food you eat. So if you are eating a whole pizza, maybe eat a whole pizza with some other people, with your friends, and drink lots of water. So it fills you up. So if you take 1 or 2 slices and you drink water, you're filled up, right? Except, you have something in you. But anyway, you get the idea. And from that, you can move to once a week. And then you can move to not even eating junk food for a whole month without feeling anything. Also, another thing is, increased mindfulness, right? That's for me. Now I'm speaking in terms of me. I don't eat a lot of junk food. So for me, it's not easy to it's pretty much easy for me to just say no junk food for like a whole month and it doesn't bother me. For people that do, then yeah. Now for me, another thing is increased mindfulness. So I'm being mindful of things that I say, how I talk, having a proper understanding of being able to be careful with whatever it is that I'm doing. Now, I often spend less time on the screen, right? I'll be lying if I said that's true, because I'm in front of the screen right now recording this video for you guys that I'm going to have to edit, and yeah, so that change is not going to be easy, but it's going to be easy. How? Let me tell you how I'm doing it. Now, obviously, at a certain time, I cut that already on my phone. My phone has the screen time limit. So if at a certain time the screen time comes and it locks up all the applications, and I just drop my phone for the time, But that helps me cut down time on, whatever it is, social media and all these things. And when I used to look at the statistics or something that shows on your iPhone, I see how my social media has dropped from, it used to be 7 hours. That's bad. That is too bad. Now it has dropped down to like 4 hours, and that is huge. Within the next couple of months, it might drop down to 2 hours. I'm barely on Instagram these days. And now I even have people helping me manage some of the Instagram accounts, which is, helping me. So I'm, spending more time doing other productive things rather than just being on social media, scrolling endlessly. Now, obviously, that is helping me reduce my screen time. That is helping me. Obviously, I cannot, just stop work. But here's what I can do. I can stop accepting calls from 9 p.m. or from 8 p.m. and that will help me concentrate on what I have to do. Finish up by 10 p.m. I'm done and I'm away from my screen, except I want to watch a movie, right? And really, these are just some habits, or these are some of the simpler ways that I think one person can go to make such huge lifestyle changes, because it's not easy to stop something that you've been doing for a very long time. Now, obviously, I want to spend time reading more. Now, I'm not saying reading from your iPhone or reading from your laptop. Like, that would be nice, but those notifications, bro, those notifications keep popping up and just distracting somebody, man. So, I bought a book recently and I've been reading it. So when I'm not doing anything, I just take the book and I read. And to be honest, it's actually very interesting. Like, it's not one of those stories or anything. It's more of like a productive book to help you build oneself. But it's very, very interesting. And I realized that if I could actually spend 30 minutes a day reading, I would actually get somewhere to be able to do 1 hour, 2 hours reading a book. Now, obviously, like I said, it's a gradual start. I started with doing this for 15 minutes. Before now, I'm doing 30 minutes reading a book. Now, obviously, some other things that I'm doing is I'm waking up much more earlier, so which means I sleep a bit earlier. This video is being shot during the day, so I'm sleeping by like 12, 11. That's quite early, because I used to sleep like by 10, by 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. But now I'm sleeping much earlier and I'm waking up 5 a.m. and I'm working out 6 to 7. And it's really, it's some of the little changes that are really becoming the big changes. So here's one thing I realized, that, there's a quote that said, if you want to change the world, start by changing the man in the mirror. So start by waking up, laying in your bed every day until that becomes part of you. Start by brushing your teeth every night before you sleep till it becomes part of you. Start by, doing 5 minutes meditation every morning before you go out, and then all of a sudden it becomes part of you. So the day you don't do it, you feel it becomes something that's pricking you, that oh shit, I haven't done this. These are some of the simple things that I think would help guide to make huge lifestyle changes. we've entered the new year. We're in the second month of the new year, and it's not going to be easy to just make a whole change all of a sudden. Now, obviously, there are some changes that may have to be done. So if you have to like change your office space, can be done within a week. But those are like physical things. We are talking about you as a human being, because you being a human being, you're not perfect. You're not built to do certain things perfectly. So even if you do a whole huge change at once, somewhere along the line, you're going to fault that change. So start by making little changes. Start by doing whatever you think it's easy to do. Like I said, this whole thing, when I'm even saying it now, I feel like I'm making some points from the previous podcast. But anyway, guys, these are just some of the lifestyle changes that I think that I'm doing. So for me, it's, reducing my screen time and reading more, spending time with my body physically, being mindful, eating healthier, mine's gonna be healthy. My uncle saw me the other day. He was like, so now you're building, you're looking, it's just a new thing. I'm like, well, I'm not technically building, but I'm just, I'm trying to make my body look very fit. So I'm 50 years old and I look like, I should be looking like Mike Tyson. You know what it is? But yeah, those are some of the simple things that I think that people could do. So this podcast or this episode was just to help people that are trying to make changes, understand that, you can't just make a huge change overnight. It has to start gradually. And me sharing my own personal side, I think I'm able to inspire someone to be able to make lifestyle changes and how to make lifestyle changes as well. So guys, thank you for tuning in to the Not Your Normal podcast series. It's your boy, and you know what it is. If this is your first time watching this episode and you got to this time frame, hey man, you're good. Thank you very much. Now, don't leave without subscribing. Don't leave without liking. Don't leave without leaving a comment, because I want to hear from you guys. What do you think you're trying to change this year? What are you trying to do differently this year? Let me know in the comment section. And I'll see you guys soon on the next episode. See you guys. Peace out. Hey, hold up. I wasn't done. If you have not checked my clothing brand, please go follow our Instagram page at Junk. It's just pronounced Junk. I don't know why some people be trying to say Junk Vunk. Like, bro, just because it's a V doesn't mean anyway. It's Junk. Let's be precise about this. Anyway, just go follow Junk. Visit the website, shop, have fun. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your reviews. And see you guys on the next episode. Peace.